And we are back with another worst selection after battle commentary. Now this battle was special. Now the reason I say it's special is because it wasn't the fact that the battle was good or anything. It was more of the fact that of the way the map was. The map was insane in my opinion. Now I want you to quickly look at this map. As you see, we've got water up here. The enemy player is right here. And there is mountains and trees blocking all the way over here. The only way to enter exit is through this one gap right here. And right here. There was virtually no way for me to get to him. I went all the way around through these mountains, like through these mountain passes and these trees into this guy's territory. Now this guy had the most perfect location. I would kill for a location like this. He had a perfect location that's defensible. Master Metal Warrior, that's his name. Actually, hold on. Here's a full map. This like I've never seen a more perfect map, defendable defendable location. Because look, this was right here. This little tiny gap was the only way you could get to him over through here. You could also go through here, but again, you can literally just block, right here. He blocked right here off, and you can just block these little 2 points right here. And look at this. I couldn't walk through this tree line. I tried to get workers over here to help try bust through the tree line. It didn't really work well because the tree line was just despite it being so thin, it was also so thick. Anyway, moving on. I had sent my stone warriors in. I was trying to stone rush him, and when I realized the map, I would realize there was no way I was gonna be able to beat him the way he already is. So I immediately just went in for the kill. He had already got spearmen up, which I got upset about. And so I immediately just went in for the kill, killed a bunch of his workers. And I did a lot of damage to his economy. I killed what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 workers. And I sent in another wave too. I kept sending waves at him the entire fight. Well, except toward the end. And thinking that he was going to spear rush me, because he had a huge amount of spearmen, I honestly thought he was going to spear rush me. I immediately just, I was like, okay, this is insane. And one of the reasons I also so many of my stone warriors got hurt was because I wasn't paying attention to them, and so they kept getting attacked by wild animals on the way. Anyway, so I built this wall here, and the reason I built the wall is because I honestly thought he was going to spear rush me. He didn't. He did not. So again, I had sent in another wave. And a much larger wave this time. I think there was around 30. And he built this little wall here. And again, I was like, wow, he is smart. Then again, I would have built the wall here because it would have saved him more resources. But he didn't. Now, I'm gonna start right here. This is something I noticed in the fight. So I thought he completely blocked us. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to come in, siege him in. Then I realized these deer ran in. They ran into his base, and I'm like, wait a minute. There was an opening. Look at the BS of that opening. You can't even see that. You can't even see that opening. I felt so bad for the poor dude. He probably was yelling at his screen. Anyway, he had a lot of spearmen, so I really did think he was gonna spear rush me. So I went in, tried to attack him. He was doing pretty good on economy, I gotta admit. I was doing better, but surprisingly he did good on the economy. Now I barely killed anyone too. I killed maybe a few of them, but it wasn't worth it. And he learned his lesson and built the tower here. Probably should have came around. I didn't even know about this. Again, I didn't know about this one area. You just go rock around. But he had a lot of spearmen. I really have to remember that strategy. If I'm getting like stone rushed, and when Europe, just have a bunch of spears. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was also having trouble with this wall. Like I could not get this wall to like sit, so I just like spammed walls in this area just so it like it would stick and so no one can get through. And he didn't do anything from the entire game. So I'm just gonna speed it. He built a bunch of towers. Now I'm gonna speed up a little more. Now, throughout this fight, I noticed he was building a bunch of towers. And I was like, okay, so he's gonna basically. I thought he was gonna siege me in. He didn't. So my plan was to do two things. One was to build up a navy, and also to get elephant houses up. Now at first I was building a bunch of elephants. I was like, wait a minute, could my elephants? I see he's constantly getting the attack symbol. Could my elephants theoretically just walk, or could they walk through here? Like, because I didn't know if they could or they would get stuck. I really didn't know if they would get stuck here. So I was like, okay, well this isn't worth it. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I built up a navy real quick, and then I just transport elephants. He did not expect this. And I just try to destroy everything. Now I only had 4 elephants here, and because they can only transport 2 at a time, and he would know if I dropped any of them off. So I was like, well, this isn't gonna work. But I managed to destroy a lot of his stuff, like a lot. You see how much I destroyed. Destroyed his barracks, all his houses here, and his farm. He tried to rebuild, and I immediately okay, more elephants. And I also dropped more elephants. Now this was a bad idea because he had put all his forces here and blocked my path in. I could not get through. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna destroy this tower. And I tried to like break through and try to get my boats to try to kill some more these men. I couldn't do anything. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a new hole. So I took these elephants and just started destroying this area, these walls, and allowed them to go in. Only 2 went in. The other one died. Actually, one died here. This was a complete other failure. I think I managed to destroy this barracks. That was it. No, I didn't even destroy the barracks. But I had made it to industrial. So I didn't really know what I was going to do for industrial because I kind of betted on all my cards. I kind of like took all my cards and put it in like a medieval and primitive. So I just continued to bombard him from the coastline. And this guy was actually pretty damn smart. So he had made it. I was actually going out of the way to Germany. He had actually take grenadiers and use them to like outrange my forces. I don't know how he managed to do that. Like, or I'm sorry, he didn't manage to outrange them, but I don't know how he managed to accomplish what he was trying to do. Like, he managed to destroy both these ships. Anyway, so I had made it to industrial and decided to build up my army because I was like, okay, I have to like finish this. And he also managed to get some cannons in. I tried to destroy the cannons and the balloon tower, but for some reason those grenadiers, man, like the ones at the very edges, because just like able to like see me, I suppose. Whatever. And I had also realized he built docks here, so I was like, oh crap, he built docks. And then upgraded the docks and everything. He made 2 galleons. Okay, so this is something interesting. He never used these galleons ever. He never used them. I don't understand why he never used them. So I'd get some battleships up, but never once used them. Anyway, besides the point. I had destroyed I'd sent in my cavalry raids to try to like eliminate some of his people. And I slowly pushed up because I was Turkey. I was playing about some siege, some artillery towers. That never happened. Did he ever use his galleons? Oh, he did use his galleons. What? Did I just never notice? I don't know. Oh, I think my Turkey. Oh, so I see what happened. Okay, let me just slow down a little bit. So I had sent in these cavalrymen to attack his, to constantly raid him. So something I didn't notice. I don't think I noticed this, but I made battleships. I knew that, but I wasn't paying attention to the sea, so I really wasn't like concerned. And so I guess the battleships kind of just brought them away. Because my entire focus was here. As you can see, this massive fight brought in all his people. And I had Gatling guns, I had light cannons. I even made a ballista, but that was for another reason. I sent in cavalry raids, everything. Oh yeah, so I managed to destroy his stuff. Anyway. Yeah, my entire focus was here. It was never at sea. I managed to destroy, you know, this stuff, but again, I never noticed it. So this is gonna be the premier fight. I destroyed all his towers, destroyed everything he had, and just went in my cavalry, just trying to like ruin him as much as I could. Oh yeah, I knew about the gap, and I immediately just sent these guys in, try to just disrupt his workers, which actually proved out pretty well. And that was basically GG at that point. So everything I did was just held him at bay. If anything, even though he still made it to industrial, I still managed to get my army up faster than he did. He managed to destroy everything he had. Yeah. So this battle wasn't really that special. It was really fun, but it was kind of also boring because he never put up a fight. He never once put up a fight, except at sea. He never attacked me or anything. I just completely obliterated his entire base. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment. I'll see you all next time. Actually, you know, think of it. I probably could have just like no, actually, no. I was gonna say I kind of a bunch of ballistas, but then again, he would just had those pikemen. Oh well.